Hi everyone, I'm Claire. I live in Birmingham. I'm 73, fit and healthy, and I like the NHS. In January this year I had a slight funny feeling and a friend said I might have had a TIA. Well, I didn't know what a TIA was, but I was already going to the doctor. And so I thought, after I'd seen the doctor, I just said to her, by the way, one of my friends said I might have had a TIA. Would you be able to tell if I had? She looked a bit askance. She gave me 3 blood pressure checks. She checked the bits in my neck here and various other things, and said, well, you better go to the stroke consultant. So a week or so later, off I went to the stroke clinic. Had lots more tests and they were all fine. And the consultant said she'd like me to have a heart monitor, which I had a few weeks later, and that was all right. My doctor, before she let me go, after she'd done the tests on me, she put me on 4 lots of tablets. I must admit they left me feeling very spaced out, so much so that I stopped driving. Anyway, after the stroke clinic I carried on my life as normal, went for walks and so on. Then I also had blood tests regularly. One morning I came back from a 6-mile walk. We were just waiting at the bus stop when I had a phone call from the doctor. She asked me to go and see her the next morning. So I went to see her, and it turned out that my liver was being damaged by the medication. So a few weeks later, off I went to the liver clinic. And yes, sure enough, my liver was damaged, and so I stopped taking 2 of the tablets and went back to the clinic several times. My liver was not good to start with, but it gradually got better. I went on holiday, came back from holiday, and went back to the clinic, and eventually my liver was okay and I was discharged. Every time I went to the QE hospital, I enjoyed it. It's a lovely place. When you walk in, there's a big entrance. There's a very friendly welcome desk. When you say that you're there, there's always somebody to help you at the machines. You wait in a lovely waiting area. A telly tells you when to go into your specific area. It's a lovely atmosphere. It's always busy. You always have quite a long wait, but no problems, and it's really a pleasure to go to. There's restaurants, shops, and everything that you would possibly want, and it doesn't smell like a hospital either. Now, going through Parliament at the moment, there's a trade deal, and if the trade deal goes through as the US might like, it will affect the privatisation, the increasing privatisation of our NHS. Our NHS is already affected by privatisation, and it's in great danger. We'll be left vulnerable to lawsuits from private companies. We'll have higher charges for drugs. So I feel that the NHS needs protection from all trade deals with the US or anyone else. The trade bill going through Parliament contains no protection for it at all. And I think all our health services need protection and need excluding from the treaty that's going through Parliament. MPs can change this trade treaty that's going through by tackling an amendment to the trade bill that keeps our NHS completely off the table in the future as well as now. So please, MPs, and Preet Gill, my MP, please help MPs stand up for the NHS being kept out of a trade deal, because we all love the NHS.